the fuck say? What the fuck say?
Hey everybody, it's Van Time with Chuck and Deb, and today we're going to talk about dreams. What we're going to talk about today may shock you a little bit, especially me being a starch collar individual that I am. But dreams have been an important way that God has guided us in the last few years. Yeah, so shout out to Jules. You wanted to hear about our dream.
Well, I think, just to kind of back up for a second, dreams aren't the only way God communicates to people. Obviously, the primary way he communicates is through his word. So we don't want to say, set that aside and just ask God to give you dreams. But Chuck had a dream really the night before. I had been looking at a map and trying to figure out where we were going to live. And so in this dream, he and I were talking with a couple of Latino gentlemen in San Antonio, and we were sharing the gospel with them. And one received the message, the other one didn't. But the one who received the message, we asked him, we're coming to San Antonio, where should we live? And the man said, Kennedy. So
and then
what happened?
I woke up immediately and I said, wow, that was strange. So the next day I told Deb about it, and she said, well, let's look up Kennedy in San Antonio. And at the time, there was only one Kennedy Street. Avenue, Boulevard, Place, just one Kennedy Street. And as she looked at that was the exact area that she was looking at on the map. And so what happens from there?
Yeah, so I noticed, there's even a few houses for sale in the area. So I looked them up, and they were and this street is only maybe an eighth of a mile. It's not very, very long street. And the houses were $800,000, $1.2 million. I'm like, ooh, this is, yeah. This looks like the high rent district. I don't think this is the place for us.
Yeah. But we got online, found out that there was a place that was fully furnished for rent right next to Kennedy Street. And as we pursued it, it was still a little bit too expensive, and this place was perfect. So we met the landlord, and what happened from there?
Anyway, as we were talking about the price and the rent, and he's like, well, if you agree to sign for a year, I can lower the rent by $1,000 a month.
$1,000 cash?
And we he seemed uncomfortable about it, and we're like, are you sure you want to do that? And he's like, yeah. And so we kind of joked around about how the Holy Spirit possessed him to rent this place to us, and how cool that we could see Kennedy Street from our house.
There it is, Kennedy. And so, hey, if that's helpful, pass it on. And until next time, keep making disciples until there's no place left.